My great grandmother lives with my aunt and uncle in the apartment. She has her own room at the end of the hall. On Sundays, we always visit them. The first thing my mother say when we come to the door is, Celeste, go see your Oma. Oma is what we call my great grandmother. I walk down the long hall and knock on Oma's door. Come, she called. I opened the door slowly and there is, waiting for me. She always wear the same dress. It is black with deep pockets. Come, said Oma. I think that come is the only word she know in English. It was always dark in Oma's room. She likes to keep the curtains drawn. The only light is in the ceiling. A long string hangs from it. Turn it on and off. It is the right length for Oma and me to reach. We are the same size. First, Oma hugs me. She always smells like oranges. Then she strokes to my face and smiles. Oma's face is sad. Oma points to a chair and I sit down. She offers me candy that look like slice of fruit. It is red and coated with sugar. I nibble it to make it last longer. Then Oma sits in a chair facing me and start to talk in a language I don't understand. Oma smiles, she frowns. She looks surprised, she almost cries, and all the while her hands wave shapes in the air. I just nod and sit there. But while Oma talks, I made my own story to go what her face and hands seems to say. Today's my story goes like this. When Oma was a young girl, her mother and father decided who she would marry. She was the son of a wealthy merchant. His name was Morris. There was one problem. Oma didn't like Morris. He was lazy, vain, and boring, but she had to marry him. Anyhow, Oma went to working with tears in her eyes. There was a grand party and everyone danced. Oma had to dance with Morris. There was a clumsy oof. That night, Oma and Morris went to our own house. Oma told Morris she was going to the bathroom to change into her nightgown. Oma knew she had to do. She climbed out the bathroom window and ran to down to her Aunt Sally's house. I ran away from Morris. I can't be wife. I can't stand to be near him. Oma cried when her aunt opened the door. Tani Sally was kind and loved Oma. She let her and comfort her. The next day, the news spread to the town. Everybody was scandalized. Oh my God! Oma's parents were so ashamed. They packed her up to another town far away. Oma lived there with some cousins for 3 years until the scandal died down. When Oma returned to her hometown, people still whispered behind her back. By then, Oma and Morris were divorced and Morris were married to someone else. None of the young men want to court Oma. Then along came a traveling salesman named Leo. He was poor but he's lively and funny and smart. Oma and Leo fell in love and got married. They had three daughters. The oldest was my grandmother. Oma put her hands down in her lap and stopped talking just as I finished the story in my head. She looked at a photograph of great grandpa Leo for a long time. Maybe my story wasn't the same story Oma's telling him. The room is quiet except for Oma's breathing. Then, he heard mother called, Celeste! Grandma, it's time for coffee and cushion! I helped Oma out of her chair. She reached into her pocket. Every Sunday, Oma gives me a surprise. Today, it is a shiny silver dollar. Oma rubs my cheek and kisses me. We go out to join the rest of the family.